Hey folks, Machinery Pete here. I'm at the Iowa Power Farming Show in Des Moines, one of the best farm shows around. If you've never been, you got to check it out. And I'm visiting with Adam Fehr with Fehr Cab Interiors here, a company that I know you've all heard about over the years. These guys do incredible things. Adam, thanks for having me out today.
Thank you.
And tell us about the history of Fehr Cab Interiors. Now, like I say, farmers, everyone in the ag space knows about you guys, but how did it get started?
Well, my folks, Ron and Norma Fehr, started the business about 30 years ago. My dad was a farmer. He was looking to make some money on the side. He had an upholstery business as well. And he started getting a lot of requests from farmers, local farmers, that the upholstery in the cabs was deteriorating, falling apart.
Yep.
So he looked for some sources for the foam, found it, and started making these parts. Come to find out, a lot of them were repetition, so he would start making patterns. And the business has grown to the point where the basis of the company started with the raw foam products with the pre-cut panels. Well, now we've evolved into more complex items like thermoform parts, different plastic components, door seals, floor mats, and
Yeah,
those things.
I was impressed by your bevy of products. You have quite a big catalog of offerings here, Adam. So again, what year was that the dad started it?
1988, the year of the drought.
Yes, 1988.
Yeah.
Wow. And you guys are located where, Adam?
Fairbury, Illinois.
Fairbury, Illinois. Okay. Well, and so you must have kind of grown up in the business, I imagine.
Yeah. I was a young man growing up in the business, and I've sort of evolved with it and grown with it. And as the company grows, we learn better ways and try to improve our product every day.
Right. Well, Adam, why don't you tell me about some of the latest developments here for Fehr Cab Interiors,
Okay.
things you guys have come out with.
Sure. For instance, on the sound guard cabs, the original panels were glued into place, and they were fastened to the metal, foam to metal.
Yep.
Well, what we've done in the last 5 years or so, we've made these panels pre-formed on plastic where they slide and snap into place, and you don't have to have the wrinkles develop and all that involved with installing these parts. So these are some of the lower panels.
And what's been the feedback on that development?
Very, very positive. We still sell the original glue-in style pieces, but a lot of the farmers and dealers that we sell to around the country are just saying they don't want anything to do with that old version. They would much rather have these improved panels that just snap into place and are a lot easier to install and wrinkle-free as well.
Cool. And that's a lot of these advancements are done. You guys actually have engineers on staff at Fehr Cab Interiors?
Yes, yeah.
Very
Yep.
cool. Okay.
So-
And what would you say, Adam, in terms of, the various tractors and models? I mean, can you guys, how many tractors can you get in there and put a new kit in?
Well, in specifics of models, we have over 750 different models available.
Wow.
of different panels that fit. Now, some of those are the same for different models,
Sure.
but throughout the whole system, or all the different models out there, we do carry a bevy of different products for those.
Okay. And how did that, so when your dad was starting, he just must have crawled up in the cab then and he kind of did his own designs or measurements?
Well,
or?
yeah, he took the old parts and found where there were some contours and some edge folds, and
Yep.
and he had some, he had the background of upholstery work, so
Right.
he knew how to make it work. And we've learned a lot over the years. We've made these parts, and we've made a lot of adaptations and changes too, because we learned that they might fit better if you trim off somewhere here or do something different. Or some panels, for instance, on this John Deere 8000 series left wall, it's not the best design to last for a long period of time. So
Right.
what we did is we took some of the contours and shallowed them out so that this panel will last longer, and it'll be a better, longer lasting product for the future.
So that must be something you just getting in depth like you guys have for these 30 years now.
Sure.
Finding certain models that were the manufacturer, whatever color, just unfortunately the product maybe wasn't quite as good as it could have been.
Yeah, we found there was some manufacturing flaws, and we understand that this product isn't going to last forever.
Right.
Which segues me into the next thing that we've developed here is we're now have our control of our product, and we're going away from the polyester foam And now the product is made out of polyether foam, and the polyether does not break down as quick, and the bond stays longer lasting, especially for the headliner panels that have a gravity effect, and they're going to sag sooner. So the way we are moving forward with our company is we have the quality control of the ether foam versus the ester foam, and we feel like our product will outlast the
Ether
competitors.
foam is where it's at?
Ether foam is where it's going, yes.
Very cool. And how recent was this development for
We've
Fehr?
been working on this now for 3 years, and we're hoping here by this summer, July or so, we can have a complete cutoff from the previous foam we were using.
Wow.
And moving forward, we're going to be using this ether foam exclusively. Yeah.
Now, Adam, you were also telling me, and I noticed some people stopping to look, it's not just, the foam you guys are doing. You're getting into all kinds of things in the cab.
Sure.
In terms of, why don't you tell us what we got up front here?
Yeah. Well, first we'll stop here. We're doing some more of this plastic component pieces. This is a Bezel Headliner piece that goes in a International 86 Series, 88 Series tractor. So we're getting into more of that.
Yep.
As well as these door and window seal gaskets. That rubber is becoming cracked and worn, and it's not doing its job like it used to. So we have a lot of these preformed gaskets and seals that will seal off the cab.
Okay. So your customers, kind of the cool thing with Fehr Cab Interiors, you're people that keeping the tractor and just want to improve, whether it's the acoustics but then also resale value.
Sure.
Talk about that. You must get customers from both directions.
Yeah, we get a lot of consumers who will buy our product before they're selling the tractor to improve the cosmetics of the interior of the cab.
Right.
And we always have found that you're going to double your investment. If you spend, our kits are anywhere sometimes between $300 to $1,000, depends on how many different components you get for the cab.
Sure.
So we always say it's worth to do at least some of it to try to look like you kept your cab in good shape.
Right. I've noticed, I was telling you before, Adam, I've noticed over the years compiling auction prices that a lot of times when people sell a tractor that has one of your cab kits, when they mention that in the advertising, it helps. The
Sure.
price says it helps. So that's a testament to the product you guys put out. Do you have a sweet spot in terms of, what would you say over the years? Maybe the John Deere?
Well, the John
from-
Deere market share was pretty substantial, so we do sell a lot of the Soundguard cabs. But we do offer, if you look through here our catalog, and you'll see here, we offer them for many makes and models, from Case to Ford to Steigers so basically when they first started putting the cabs on the tractors.
Okay.
So it's not, we do carry, we do sell mostly the John Deere, but by having a variety of other products,
Yep.
if a customer has multiple tractors in their shed of different makes and models,
You can be
we
there for
can
'em.
cover it for all aspects.
Right.
Yeah.
And age of tractor, sweet spot wise?
When the business started, obviously we were doing a lot more of the 70s era, but now we're getting more and more into the 90s, and those models are starting to become falling apart and getting old. So now 80s and 90s is more of our sweet spot.
Right, okay. And in terms of the installation, when folks buy the kit, noticed on your website you have a lot of kind of demonstration videos.
Sure. Yeah, we put those on our YouTube channel and on our website to allow customers to help them when they get the product to view, and B, to allow them to understand how to read the instructions and how to go about different concepts, different ways you can install these, because it's not the easiest job in the world, to be honest with you. But if you have any little bit of know-how, which most farmers do,
Right.
you can manage your way around of installing one of these kits.
Right. Well, and Adam, you guys in Fairbury, Illinois, there, how many folks are you employing at Fehr?
We employ, on average, right around 12 people a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, that's pretty cool out in rural America, employing people and
Yeah.
creating a great product. What is the most fun part of the business for you, Adam?
Fun part for me is dealing with the customers, learning how to change and improve our product to get their satisfaction at the end of the day.
Well, Adam, thank you for telling us about the company and great stuff going on with Fehr Cab Interiors. And again, your website, Adam?
Fehrcab.com.
Fehrcab.com. And folks, if you're at the Iowa show, stop by and see Adam, and great stuff. Thanks again, Adam.
Thank you. Okay, this here is the demonstration of the 55 series cab. This is the sidewall, the corner post, and the headliner. Now, this is showcasing our new product, where the panels are preformed. You don't have to glue them onto the metal. Okay.